feature that I designed for our redesign of the Leap Card application, which was the user's transaction history. So by selecting this, it will bring us to the transaction history page, and if we click this little icon in the corner, the user can easily switch between the different cards on the account. They also have the option of viewing all Leap cards on the account, which would give them a total expenditure for all of the cards on their Leap account. So they can select Katie's Leap card here, for example. And from here, she can view all of her transactions. Now, if she wanted to find a transaction from a specific date, there's a couple of different ways she can do that. So let's say, for example, she's looking for a transaction from the 7th of September. She can find this easily by scrolling through to the date she's looking for. Another option is she can select this drop down, select the month that she is looking for, and this will give her transactions from that month. So initially when we did the usability testing, a lot of users selected the drop down to try and get back to the current day. So that feature wasn't working at the beginning, but I've made it so that all of this is scrollable so that the users can easily select whichever date, month they're looking for. They can also filter the results. So they have a variety of filters here. Let's say they want to filter by date. They can simply click the calendar, select the date they're looking for, apply filters, and that will bring up the transactions for that date. And then the final option is they can select the search icon in the corner here, or they'll be able to see their recent searches just in case, to avoid recognition rather than recall if there was a specific transaction they previously searched that they were looking for. So they can select, for example, search September 2021, and again this will bring them to their transactions for September. So the next function in the transaction section is the monthly overview. So by selecting this, you can see a breakdown of their spending for each month and where the expenditure went, so top-ups, transactions and transfers. So initially when I designed this, I had made these options clickable. However, based on the feedback from our usability testing, I realized that this was an unnecessary step for the users to need to take. So I've displayed it so that all of these are instantly visible to the user when they're looking for them. And then finally the last feature that we have is our yearly overview. So this gives users the option to see how much they have spent in total over the year. They can also, by selecting these icons, they can see the different expenditures for different months. Alternatively, they can also select the different, if they want to view another year, so they can, for example, go from the drop down 2019, and same thing, they will be shown their spending for that year and can select the months. So that was my design for the Leap Card application. I suppose the focus on having the spending and being able to see, such a breakdown of yearly overviews, etc. I thought it would be helpful for families that might be budgeting, or people that maybe are getting some kind of allowance, so that they can see exactly where their money's going and see how much they're spending every month. So that is my feature. That is it for the feature and functions there. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video.